Hi, my name is Tony, and today I'm going to show you how to make this watermelon mint salad from foodsharingvegan.com. I've already washed my personal sized watermelon, and I do this because although we're not eating the skin, I am running my knife through it, and it has been sitting in the dirt and handled by who knows how many people on the way to getting to me. I know when I go to the grocery store, I'm thumping them, making sure I'm picking the right watermelon. And so I washed mine, and I am just going to dry it before we get started. I know this is going to be an interesting thing to describe. I was recently at the grocery store with my sister, and she asked, how do you pick a good watermelon? And it's a little bit hard to explain because it's in the sound and in the vibration of the thump. So I'm going to hit it, and I want it to feel like it's vibrating in my hand. So I would go like this, and you can feel it trembling under you. That's what I'm looking for. And then the sound is more of a deep sound. And it's hard to explain, but if you go to the grocery store and you thump a bunch of them, look for those things, and maybe you'll understand what I mean while you're doing it. You can cut your watermelon any way you'd like, but this is how I cut mine. I cut it what's called hamburger style. I don't know if you learned that at school. Lengthwise is hot dog style, and widthwise is hamburger style. So I'm going to cut mine hamburger style in the middle. Make sure you're using a sharp knife because it'll be safer and a lot faster. Okay, it looks really beautiful. How I cut mine is I flip it over like this, and I start from the top and I cut down around, and it depends on if you like white or not. For the purpose of this video, I am not going to include a lot of the white skin, but if it were just us eating it, I would call that fiber and eat it anyway. I know it's not as sweet as the red part, but it's not a lot, and we still find it tasty. I'm just going to keep doing this all the way around, and then we'll clean it up afterward, removing some of this white. As usual, I have my compost bin handy. Because these are so big, they take up a lot of space, so I'm just gonna put them in my compost bin as I cut them off. You wanna have good control over your knife as well. As soon as summer hits, I'm always craving watermelon, and so I'll have a lot of watermelon recipes coming your way. And then I'm gonna cut the top off. This is where I'm gonna leave it. You can see it does have a little bit of white, but again, that doesn't bother us. Usually I wouldn't mind if it had a lot of white, but you'll have to let me know. Do you cut all the white part off, or do you leave some of it? Now I'm going to cut slices. You can do it as thick or as thin as you want your pieces. Mine are about maybe a little less than an inch. And then I'm gonna split it open and flip it on its side and go the other way. Then I'm going to flip it over again and cut it this way, and you'll be able to see what this looks like. I'm cutting the whole personal sized watermelon. If you're using a bigger watermelon, I know that a lot of people like to eat the one with the seeds, which are usually bigger. You can use half of it if you would like. On to the next one, cut it. I one time ordered groceries online, and I asked for a personal watermelon, and they brought me one of those yellow watermelons that are yellow on the inside. They're darker skin on the outside. And actually, maybe I did this recipe as a reel, like an Instagram video with the yellow, and it was so cool. I know that there's only a short window of time those are available, but they were really fun to work with and to eat. Going again. Cutting the salad is the hardest part, and that is over with. So next we're going to our mint. This mint is from my backyard. I have been growing this mint since 2020. And if you've ever grown mint, you want to make sure it's in a container because this will take over your yard. I'm going to pick off the leaves because that's what we're going to use in this recipe. Usually I use the stems of things like parsley or cilantro, but these stems are hard, and so I'm picking these off. And we're using about 3 tablespoons. I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm not going to measure because I don't think that you can have too much mint in this recipe. And mint is so strong that if you have a little bit less, that's totally fine too. What I like to do is roll it into a little ball and go from side to side. Make sure you protect your fingers. And then I go the opposite way and I chop it the other way. So front to back, side to side. And that is how I mince. Then add it to your same bowl with your watermelon. Then the last thing we're going to do is juice our limes. Cut each of them in the middle, widthwise. And then you can either use your hand or you can use a citrus squeezer and get all of the lime juice out. When you're using them, I put them face down for optimal juicing. And then I set them aside because I'm going to juice them again when I'm done with all of them. So I'll take multiple and try to get as much of the juice out. They're really squished in there, so it makes it easier to get that last bit of juice out. Now take some salad spoons and mix everything up. You want all of your watermelon coated in the lime juice and the mint. It smells really good and it's so pretty. And I love serving this on a darker bowl, which I'm going to transfer it to in a moment, so that the red looks really vibrant. Watermelon salad is always a hit. I love that if I'm having a party, I can make it a day ahead and it still tastes fresh the next day. And it comes together in only 3 ingredients. I'm dropping the printable recipe down below. If you give it a try, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.